The NBA All-Star Weekend officially kicked off Friday night in Cleveland, Ohio, with the festivities starting with the NBA's annual celebrity game, in which Cleveland's own Myles Garrett from the Browns stole the show with his block on Quavo and also with his high-flying dunks. And later Friday night, we saw the NBA's Rising Stars Challenge, a 4-team tournament that features the best freshman, sophomore, and 4 G League Ignite players for the first time, battling out to see which team came on top. And at the end of the night, we saw Team Barry, coached by Hall of Famer Rick Barry, come out on top, with Cade Cunningham of the Detroit Pistons coming away with the MVP honors of the tournament. With Friday night concluded and fans wondering what's in store for the rest of All-Star Weekend, let me be the one to remind you that Friday night might not even be the best day of All-Star Weekend. That's how great All-Star Weekend is in general, but it might not even be the second best day of All-Star Weekend. The best night of All-Star Weekend is just about to begin. It's the night that's talked about for decades upon decades upon decades. It's the night where iconic moments are made from the game's biggest stars. It's the night where building blocks are made for one's Hall of Fame career. It's the night where legends are made. It's NBA All-Star Saturday Night. The 2022 NBA All-Star Saturday Night kicks off this year with the annual Skills Challenge. This year, we see 3 different teams participate in this Skills Challenge. The first team is Team Antetokounmpo, which features reigning Finals MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo from the Milwaukee Bucks, along with his 2 brothers Thanasis and Alex. The second team is Team Cavs, that features 3 players from the Cleveland Cavaliers, the hosting team of this entire NBA All-Star Weekend in Cleveland, Ohio. The players are Darius Garland, the point guard, Evan Mobley, the power forward, and Jared Allen, the center. The final team for the NBA Skills Challenge is the Team Rookies, which features Josh Giddey, the point guard from the Oklahoma City Thunder, Cade Cunningham, the point guard from the Detroit Pistons, and Scotty Barnes, the forward from the Toronto Raptors. During the Skills Challenge, each of the 3 teams will compete in the first 3 rounds. The 2 teams with the most challenge points after the first 3 rounds will advance to the final round of the Skills Challenge. Challenge points are earned by winning each of the first 3 rounds. In round 1, all 3 teams participate in shooting, in which all players from each team will participate individually with their 2 teammates rebounding. Each player has 30 seconds to shoot from 5 different spots on the court, ranging from 10 feet to 30 feet. Players can't repeat the same shot consecutively. Shots made from each shooting location will have different values: 1 point, 2 point, 3 points, 4 points, or even 5 points. Individual players' scores will be added together to determine the team score. The team with the highest team score will win round 1 and earn 100 challenge points. In round 2, it's team passing, in which all 3 teams participate. All players on a team will participate together. Each team will have 30 seconds to complete passes into 3 oversized moving targets, which vary in size and distance from the players. Each team must make at least 1 pass attempt at each target, and individual players cannot make consecutive passes at the same target. Completed passes into each target will have different values: 2 points, 4 points, or even 6 points. The team with the most total points will win team passing and earn 100 challenge points. And the third round, which all 3 teams participate in, is Team Relay. All players from each team will participate in a timed relay. The final round, that features the final 2 teams that advance, will feature the half-court shot. The 2 teams that advance will compete one at a time, and all players on each team will participate in trying to make a half-court shot. Team 1 will set the time to beat with a made shot or expiration of the shot clock, with a maximum 1 minute and 30 seconds available to participate. The team that makes a half-court shot in the fastest time will win the Taco Bell Skills Challenge. If I were to give my pick for who should win the NBA All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge, my pick would go to Team Rooks, the team that features Josh Giddey, the point guard from the Thunder, Cade Cunningham, the point guard from the Pistons, and Scotty Barnes, the forward from the Toronto Raptors. The reason why I would pick this team is because all three of these players are perfectly tailored to win this event. Their games are perfectly tailored to meet this event's criteria. All three are capable passers, with Josh Giddey and Cade Cunningham being the two of the three best passers who are participants in this event. And all three, when it comes down to it, these three are the three I would most rely on to hit a half-court shot with the money on the line. So I would pick minus 140 Team Rooks. If I were a betting man, I would pick minus 140 Team Rooks to win it all, the favorites over the rest of the field. Next event is the NBA three-point contest. This event's participants this year feature CJ McCollum from the New Orleans Pelicans, Trae Young from the Atlanta Hawks, Karl Anthony Towns from the Minnesota Timberwolves, Desmond Bane from the Memphis Grizzlies, Zach LaVine from the Chicago Bulls, Fred VanVleet from the Toronto Raptors, Luke Kennard from the LA Clippers, and Patty Mills from the Brooklyn Nets. In this year's Mountain Dew three-point contest, each competitor will have 1 minute and 10 seconds to shoot as many of the 27 basketballs as they can, with a maximum possible score of 40 points attainable in the first round. The three competitors with the highest score after the first round will advance to the championship round. And in the championship round, the shooter with the highest score wins the Mountain Dew three-point contest. Just like last year, this year's event will feature the Mountain Dew Dew Zone, two deep shot locations positioned equidistant between the traditional racks at the top of the three-point arc and adjacent to the wing rack. Each of the two ball pedestals in the Dew Zone is located 6 feet beyond the three-point line and holds one special green ball, the 3-ball, and shots made with these balls are equal to 3 points. If I were to give you a surefire answer as to who is going to win this event, like I did for the NBA Skills Challenge, I would give it to you. But alas, I don't have a clear-cut answer, as this event is by far the hardest to predict on a year-in, year-out basis at the NBA All-Star Weekend. There's no Steph Curry participating in this event, where you would have a pretty good idea that he is most likely going to win it. These players are all great shooters, but you really don't know who's going to separate themselves from the pack and come away with this trophy. So if you want to hear the most logical pick to win this NBA three-point contest, subscribe to the TWSN Patreon for the best betting advice possible. And the last event at All-Star Weekend, the most famous event of All-Star Saturday Night, is the NBA Slam Dunk Contest. This year, like every year, there are 4 participants in this contest. The first is Jalen Green, the betting favorite to win this contest, the high-flying forward from the Houston Rockets, selected 2nd overall in the 2021 NBA Draft. The next participant is Cole Anthony, the electric guard from the Orlando Magic. And then there's Juan Toscano Anderson from the Golden State Warriors, the do-it-all forward out of East Oakland, and then Obi Toppin representing the New York Knicks. To describe the Slam Dunk Contest, the Slam Dunk Contest is a 2-round competition. 5 judges will score every dunk on a scale of 6 to 10, resulting in a high score of 50 and a low score of 30. And all 4 competitors will get 2 dunks in the first round. The 2 players with the highest combined score for their first 2 dunks will advance to the final round. The 2 finalists will then get 2 dunks in the final round. All 4 competitors will get 2 dunks in the first round. The 2 players with the highest combined score for their 2 dunks will advance to the final round. The 2 finalists will then get 2 dunks in the final round. The dunker with the highest combined score for his 2 dunks in the final round will be crowned the Slam Dunk Champ. If I were to give a winner for the NBA Slam Dunk Contest like I have for most of the other events of NBA All-Stars Saturday Night, I would pick Jalen Green, the high-flying forward from the Houston Rockets, to win this event. Jalen Green, ever since he was a high schooler, has been one of the more electrifying athletes that we have ever seen. He has elite explosiveness in the air and is extremely creative as a dunker. And I think him being the betting favorite, him having somewhat of an up and down rookie season, this will be huge for his brand as he's rising as one of the bigger stars in this NBA. So if I were to pick a winner to win the NBA Slam Dunk Contest, I would pick Jalen Green because I've seen him make extremely electrifying dunks both in games and just in general, and I think he is the best dunker of this crop, so that's my pick to win the NBA Slam Dunk Contest. And that wraps up your 2022 NBA All-Star Saturday Night Preview. As always, tons of new content coming your way on all platforms from the Right Way Sports Network to you. I'm your host, Pranav Sriraman, and as always, until next time, peace.